Hey everybody, this is Grace. This video I'm going to just chit chat about some things that about things online, about watching videos and, people that I watch. And I watch some good people, decent people. And I watch some that, make me question stuff. Well, let me get to it. I watch some decent people. I don't like to give too many shout outs and stuff, because they might not like that. They might not like it. But if I'm going to do that, I'm going to do a video just about the good people. And I don't ever mention the channels so far of the bad. So far. I've had enough of some people, let me tell you. And anyway, the good ones, yeah, they are really decent people. And it's, now as far as, I wouldn't even say this was, sorry, it's all jumping around. People who are bad, but it's more like, two people where one is and the other one isn't. And it's like, I like the one that isn't. This is one channel, two people, adults, around my age, and one is good and the other is bad. The other one's bad. It's like, whoa, it's kind of draining, because I really do like the one that's good. It's like you can learn a little bit, and one of the things that really did make me start to think about was, like when somebody has an irritating habit like I do. We all have habits that could be irritating to some people. Like some people, it's irritating to them that I'm not on camera. Well, to me, like if somebody's traveling around and stuff, and they have to be on camera all the time, that's irritating to me. You see what I'm saying? It's, beauty is different, the whole eye of the beholder thing, But some people are so stubborn that they think that it has to be only their way. So, screw them. But anyway, and speaking of which, there is this one woman that she used to watch me. I think she might still. But I was one of the people. I think anybody she watched, maybe, I think that's all she does, pretty much. A good percentage of her time is to watch people, and she would steal their ideas. I have watched a couple of them that I'm like, she's just stealing what this other person said, and she did it to me. She kept doing it to me for like 2 years, doing it to me. She might still be doing it. I don't watch her. I click on every once in a while, which I'm going to mention. Click on it like once every 2 weeks or something, and I can't stand just seeing a few minutes, because this is what she does. And anyway, she had lied big time about her education. Okay, big time. And some of the things she did, I'm telling you, it was like she was, she's a copycat type, but she was also seemed like she was stealing the personas of the people she watched, like in a way of, what used to be called multiple personality disorder, but it's a dissociative identity disorder. And she would take on the whole persona, persona. Oh yeah, I screwed that one up. But anyway, it was eerie. It was just so weird to have somebody take, even a person's catchphrases or their accent, just the way they move their body, and different people, they have different kind of habits, and it was creepy. It was very creepy. Was I? But yeah, and as far as the good and the bad one, now the bad one is really bad about talking over the good one, interrupting the good one, being superior than the good one, and always pushing the good one's buttons. I mean, not always, of course, I'm not there always, but in every video that I've seen, this happens. And the good one's finally starting to fight back. But the good one has some irritating habits that the good one doesn't seem to mind putting on video. Well, we all have irritating habits. Yeah, we do. And I know mine is, besides what some people think is irritating, is I do have really bad allergies. So every once in a while you'll catch a cough and clear my throat and, yeah, and sneeze. I try not to. I try not to have it in there. I'm not one to take my videos and sit there and edit each little part or something. No, I'm not doing that. But anyway. Okay, it's later in the day. I came home, ate, and fell asleep. I've been awake for a while now. I took a nap. I don't know. It's probably like maybe 30 minutes. And anyway, I've been noticing something. I'm like many people. I've been on YouTube. Well, not this part, but I've been on YouTube making videos on my original channel for next month will be 7 years. And lately, I've noticed that I like people who make videos daily, at least one video per day. And I mean, that's not my first time with all of this, but lately I've noticed that I really like that more, I guess I should say. And I've gone through periods of not watching, hardly any. But anyway, and I want to start doing that myself. I just need to figure out which one of my channels, I have more than one, and I've gone through that before. Why? Like I started the original one seems to be shadow, in the shadows, I'll just put it that way. Even though I thought at one time that I fixed it, but I don't know, I hardly ever used it. And then I had one that I made after that, and so on and so forth, but because of different topics. And anyway, I just need to find one that is actually not going to do the shadow thing. And I saw somebody's video that had an interesting way of looking at it. I don't remember the person's name. It just kind of popped up. Or, yeah, I think I was searching for something like that, and his popped up. I don't know him, never saw him before. And it was basically, he was saying how to see is if you, like, scroll over, not click on, but scroll over your videos, and if they show the preview, you actually see a little bit of movement, like in part of the video, then that's okay. But if not, then it's been put in the shadows, And I thought, I don't know about that. But I went and checked on one of my channels, the one that's the most popular, and but it's still, I mean, it's been years and it's just still not that great at all. And especially in the summer, oh my goodness. But they have like 6 per line, wherever it was I was looking, and over the 12, 2 lines, 12 of them, they're more recent ones. Out of the 12, only 2 of them would show a preview. Can you imagine that? Only 2 of them haven't been put in the shadows. But I still don't know if there's any truth to that. I don't always believe what I hear. Maybe 2%, just 2%. But I was just, wow, yeah. But I didn't really listen too much. I just kind of went and tested it to see if that happened, and I'm not sure exactly what he was saying, about it. What kind of, does that only show to your subscribers? Now here it is, another thing. For me, 7 years ago, next month will be 7 years on my original channel, and the people who had subscribed to me, I don't even know if they're still on YouTube. If they still use YouTube, or just maybe check it every once in a while to do, like, listen to music or whatever. So I don't know if they would get my videos, because that back then they didn't have that bell thing, as far as I remember. But what I'm saying is, I had noticed myself, one of the things I had noticed is hardly any of the amount of subscribers, and I kept losing them for a while. Every time I put up a video, I would lose one for a while there. So I hardly ever used the channel as it was. But it doesn't really gain at all. That was so funny. So weird. But anyway, I noticed that, like, the number of people I had like really very small amount actually got the not notifications, but the impressions. When you see the impressions and you go in and you see where it went to. Like I think I don't know for certain any of this, but the browse one is the one that is mainly, if not all, but mainly your subscribers. Hardly any. I'm serious. The whole total number was hardly any. Okay, like maybe I figured it out one time, 2 to 5%, 1 to 5%, something like that, the amount of subscribers. Okay, and this summer, so far, 2021 has been unbelievable. The low amount of people watching my channel, and even like I said, the more popular one, which is not all that popular. Oh my goodness, it's like half or less than usual, and it's just like a trickle here, trickle there, and as it is. And like I said, that's the one I checked to see if it's in the shadows, and 10 of them out of the 12, 10 were in the shadows. So no preview on those 10. So anyway, but I have been like I was talking about, that I like to see people who are on daily, and I want to start doing that. And I also want to start being on camera. But we're going to get new cameras. We have to get new cell phones, and that's what I use as my cell phone, because of with the service we have. We have to get new ones. It's time. It's definitely time, and so maybe it'll be better. But this one, Funhouse Mirror Much, I've always had that with, I think, every camera I ever used. Except, usually webcams, and that they don't work on my computer. I had 3. They don't work on this computer. But 2 of them were new. And anyway, but I want to be on camera more, so I tested it out with me wearing a mask. Okay, because if not, the last time I tried that, I really tried, made a whole video. It made my face look like an eggplant, but bigger than that. What is that? It's a gourd, isn't it? Summer gourd? No, that's big and kind of orangish yellow. That's what it looked like, and I was like, oh my goodness. So this time I tried with a mask, and then putting but the bad thing is I can't wear makeup because of my allergies, and it's just like, oh, this is so much trouble just to try to make a video. Okay. And nobody will watch it. I'm serious. I've had videos lately nobody watches. It's just so bad. And but anyway, I want to try to start doing that. Even so, and I actually saw that I did not. I thought I had thrown away some of my makeup, but I've had it 2 or 3 years, and I don't know how to do all the cleaning and all that mascara. Eyeshadow. And eyeshadow is what I use for eyeliner. And I have allergies, and that's, if I put any lipstick on, it makes me cough and sneeze even more. So much trouble. But I like whenever the person shows up every day, or at least almost every day. Like when I'm watching right now, two of them, they show up every day. And one's a man, one's a woman, one's a couple. But I like to watch, because it's like, I don't know. I'll explain that later, I guess, another time. But I want to be kind of like that, where people, I've never been consistent, never. That original channel, I'm trying that 30-day thing that they said to reset the AI, do 30 days in a row without any gaps of one video every day, and I'll know if it changes, I guess. I don't know. I think, let's see, 9 more days or 8 more days will be that 30 days, somewhere around there. So far it hasn't made any dent in it looks like, but anyway, I want to start, I need to start, decide which channel actually works, at this point, and that I'm not just wasting my breath. I know one of them, at least one of them. There's this temper tantrum throwing woman because I said something about histrionic people, and she must have taken it personally, and now she's throwing a little temper tantrum with my channel. Yeah, like we can't figure that out. Come on, grow up, really, grow up. Seriously, if I thought I might put it on that channel. That's what I planned on doing before this. Really grow up. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. I just want to add some more to it. And, but I'm really tired of, trying to figure out. I like doing the AI. That's my thing. I like seeing how the numbers work. But when nobody's watching, there's no numbers. So anyway, we'll see what happens. I'm going to try, if I put this on the right channel, I'm going to try it on this channel too for 30 days in a row and see if anything happens. Talk to you on another video. Bye.